Hello? Okay, our initial voltage is 14 on the dot. It's pretty mixed. Okay. Safety glasses. Cord. Okay. Car is still on. Good. Good. Ready? Okay. So that says 14.1. That sounds about right. Showing like no watts. Then I'm scared. Air crisp, right? All the way down. Start. I know it's scary. Okay, down to 11.5. 1.3. It's pulling 12, almost 1300 watts. Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you so worried?
Just because it's the biggest thing I've ever used. I've used the microwave a million times, but it's 700. This is almost double. Okay, 11.3. It is set to 20 minutes. I just want the car to turn back on to start charging the battery again. I mean, actually it is charging from the big battery. The car only turns on when the big battery gets low. Forgot, so we're chilling.
With a small battery and a big battery?
Yeah. I'm gonna feel the wires, okay? Alright, they feel fine. I'm gonna upgrade the wires regardless, but that's what people said to be concerned of.
The wires getting too hot?
Yeah.
Melting?
Yeah.
What do you do when that starts happening?
Turn everything off.
Right?
That's it. That's why we have that. I mean, we should be able to tell before it starts to burn anything.
Yeah.
Wires are still normal temp. It is kind of cold out. Huh?
That's probably helping you.
Definitely. If it was bad, we would know.
Yeah.
It's going 1200 watts. Alright.
This is just like the telescope. This is just like JWST.
I think I keep thinking I smell burning, but it's just the Brussels sprout smell.
Let's take it to negative 400 degrees.
Yep. Oh, it smells Brussels-y in here.
It's really sticky food to start off.
I know. Oh, went back up. But it cycles off. I think that's just the air fryer turning the heat off. It cycles on and off from like 400 watts to this 1200 watts range. Voltage is still around 11. Still going. See, here's where it switches off. Then it's only using 50 watts for just the fan, I think. And then it switches the heat back on. And back to what it was doing. And we're 10 minutes in. I'm gonna check their status real quick. Ooh, those are definitely cooking. Wires still feel fine. And when it turns off like that, it goes up to 14 volts again. And then back down to 11 when it's running. It seems to go down to 10.8 a little more frequently now. Like that, resting at 10.8. So potentially the car can't charge the starter battery as fast as this is drawing power. The charger for the car battery back there from the big hybrid battery is 1000 watts about, or 1400 then minus accessories, 1000 watts. And this is pulling around 1200 watts semi-continuously, but it's handling it so far. 15 minutes in. Let's check out how they're doing. They're doing good. I'm gonna take them the whole way though. Alright, that's it. Oh yeah, those look great. Those look great! Okay, real quick, just to get our stats. One, wires feel fine. Legitimately not even warm. We used half a kilowatt hour. Our high was 1350 watts. I'm gonna check the battery of this now. Checking the voltage. 13.7. 13.74. So we did lose some energy. And like I said before, this is being charged right now because the car is on. Even though the engine isn't on, the hybrid battery down here is charging the 12 volt battery. And like it says here, this is a 45 amp hour battery. And that was 20 minutes at 1200 watts, almost continuously. So now I think it's time to eat. Never had to use the fire extinguisher. Nothing even seemed to get dangerously hot or even hot at all. So that's good, even though I was a little afraid. Hope that gives a good idea. I'll do more tests in the future because obviously I'm trying to use this regularly and use it without worry of something going wrong. Okay, so I'm going to do another experiment with the inverter on the Prius. I'm trying to find out the amperage that's going through these wires so that I can properly fuse it and maybe upgrade the wires if it need be. As far as I know, these are 1 foot long 6 gauge cables, and each one, positive and the negative, are both doubled, so it's equivalent to a 3 gauge according to my math. Doing this because I'm going to want to run this air fryer pressure cooker, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing things safely. So right now the car's on, even though you can't hear the engine. It's in ready mode, and when it's in ready mode, this big battery down here is charging this smaller battery over here, which is the starter battery, and which is a 12 volt battery that this is connected to and that this runs off of. So real quick, I'm going to check the voltage. Okay, it is at 13.92 volts. I'm just going to check it at the beginning and the end so I can know. I'm going to be measuring the current with this clamp meter that I got just for this. They're kind of expensive, so I'm probably going to return it, but I just need to know. And as far as I know, you just turn it to amps DC, so I'm going to check real quick before. I'm getting 0.07 amps. There's probably a way to zero it, but we know that's 0, right? Okay, here we go. Turning this on. I'm going to keep this around here actually. And I'm getting 1 amp, probably half an amp just from resting on voltage. So now plugging the cooker in, and it is still off, so nothing should happen. Same thing, nothing has changed. Turning cooker on, and I'm going to use it at its highest wattage setting, which should be the highest temperature on Airfryer. Should be the highest wattage. I'm going to start it on low, turn it up to find out. If you can see, I'm going to set it at 300 degrees. 20 minutes, sure. Here we go. Oh, turned it off. My bad. And start. Okay, I'm getting 135 amps. Good to know. The last time I did an experiment with this, I ran this for 20 minutes on 300 degrees, made some Brussels sprouts, and just was checking to see if these wires ever got hot, and they never did. It's winter right now, so that helps, but 20 minutes at this fairly high wattage, and that is what occurred. So okay, good to know. Okay, still getting 135. That seems like the max I've seen so far. I'm going to turn the temp up to 400. Nothing has changed. 134.5 or 0.9. That's at 400 degrees. It's been running for a few minutes now. Oh, one thing I forgot to get was my watt meter. I'm going to get that real quick. Okay, back with the watt meter. Watt meter goes in between this. I also brought this extension cord because this is probably how I'm gonna be using it. I'm just gonna see if I get any voltage drop or have any problems. Even though this is on the AC side and I should have less problems because it's at a higher voltage, I just want to check to know for sure. Okay, it went all the way up to 150 amps here. Back with a pita. I'm just gonna put it in to make sure that it's doing something. This is turned back on. Getting 150 watts over here. Okay, 1400 watts. That's what I wanted to see. 1400 watts gives me 140 amps. That sounds right. I'm gonna turn the temperature up to 400. Still getting 140 watts. I have not seen it go over 160. So maybe a fuse of like 175, something like that. Again, the wires, no noticeable temperature difference. Again, it's cold out. Still might upgrade them. They're just the wires that came with the thing. Gonna check if it's going. Oh yeah, definitely heating up. Oh yeah. Okay, going again, full speed. Yeah, got up to 140 amps. This is resting around 1200 watts. All in all, this is seeming good. There are fuses in here, but I don't really understand how that works, so I'm gonna add a fuse to this wire, potentially upgrade these wires. I gotta do the math to get that down correctly. Oh, it smells like a bakery. Whew. One last thing. I'm going to connect this, see if we get any change. There's an on-off switch, which I like. So we'll plug in here. That's maybe an 8 to 10 foot cord. And we're up to 153 watt amps. I keep saying that. I'm sure we went near 1300 watts on there. I don't seem to be getting any different numbers, maybe an amp difference. I don't seem to be getting any difference by having this extension cord. As far as I can tell, we are chilling. Cool. Quick summary, we figured out we were getting at most 155 amps through here. And once again, no temperature change. It is very cold out, maybe like 10 degrees, and we didn't get any changes by having the extension cord, and we hit a max of around 1350 or 1450 watts. After that sporadic use, 13.76 volts. So again, like it went down, but not by too much. To me, that's encouraging. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped. If it didn't, at least it helped me, so cool, yeah, peace.